Okay, hope everybody's having a good Thursday night. I originally had a video for John, a Wade Boggs fan, 250 subscriber contest, and by the time the weekend is over, he'll probably have 300. Just every other day or every day he comes up with another Boggs card, another piece of memorabilia, something really cool. I really liked the photograph that he had last time, media photograph of Wade Boggs, and that's one of the things I collect are media photographs. I found this, what do you call it? Not UPI. It's one of those pictures that they print on demand, for newspapers back in the day. I can't think of the name of it. Wire photos, that's what it is. This is Christine Wren, who's not an MLB, a minor league umpire back from the 70s. So that's nothing new, having women in sports. And then I found this from the Boston, I think it's Boston College. I don't remember what newspaper it is. It's on the back of the picture. I stuck it in this really, really ancient rickety frame that's practically falling apart. This is Red Kopecky. I don't know what his actual name is. I don't think it's actually red. I should have written on the back of it here, but I didn't, and I made a little loop there, hung it up on there. Those are just a few things that I collect besides cards. But how I got into this whole crazy thing before YouTube, I've been on YouTube 6 or 7 years. And there has been a few years with a crazy drama. This is one of the worst years, of course, with the retail versus all of that junk. And some people are calling 2020 or the teens 20s the junk wax era, because in a number of years we'll be plagued with a lot of these base cards, commons. We'll still have rare stuff. Like the 90s has a few rare things, but just a lot of products as everybody dumps last year's product, discounts it, and goes on to the next one when the rookies fail. But anyway, how I got started is back in '84. You got points or dollars at school for doing good in grades or extra credit, what have you. For whatever reason, just being an average student, I got pretty much nothing. I don't know what happened. I thought I participated well enough, and I guess I got the last of whatever was left over, which was 2 or 3 Topps packs of baseball cards, and I ended up getting, I think Kent Tekulve, not Dwight Gooden, Kent Tekulve, Kirk Gibson, I think John Denny. There was a number of other Phillies and Tigers, and maybe some Dodgers. I don't remember getting very many Dodgers. I used to know exactly who all. They were stapled and taped into a Disney's Black Hole binder, because that's what I had, and I thought that was cool and saved them for many years. But when I moved to Oregon, like '86, then I ended up with, or not '86, '85. I ended up with those '86 minis, the whiteboard cards, in a stocking stuffer, and then I decided to go for more cards. And then going to card shops left and right, getting packs and cards and that sort of thing. And a lot of the products, like '84 Topps, you just couldn't find it a few years later. Football was a product that I really wanted, but all the people had it on the glass shelves. Some of the stores were notorious for opening up the packs, taking out the good cards, and throwing back the high-grade commons, and that sort of thing. So I got cheated out of a lot of cards, and then going to a few card shows, meeting like Dave Wilcox and a few other minor trailblazers and stuff like that. I think I met Neil Lomax, Greg Brock, people like that. I got some vintage cards, and getting like Cut Wrong Hank Aaron for $1 or $1.25, getting like things like Richie Ashburn's in the dollar bin because they were creased in half. That was a cool thing, and I couldn't replicate those at card shops very often because they wanted a fortune. And I'm really enjoying going to eBay now. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, and I don't have COMC right now because where the heck is my order? I have no idea. It's like some June or July order that still hasn't showed up. So anyway, yeah, those packs of cards got me started, and eventually, as of last year, I just finished the '84 set. '84 Topps is not an expensive set, but when you have over 700 cards and you need to get the last ones, it's ridiculous to buy another set, a partial set. I ended up with duplicates like you wouldn't believe. I'm trying to put together an '84 Topps football set, and I probably have 200 or 300 duplicates right now. And I just end up with the same cards, and I'm still missing the same commons over and over again. It's really weird. And that's one of the things I like to do, is go to card shops and look for commons and TTM cards and that sort of thing. I split my time between autographs, record collecting, model train collecting, Boy Scout patch collecting, stamp collecting, all those stuff. And I tried to connect them somehow to all my collections, you know, get autographs and things. You know, this just came in the mail a few days. It's Robert Manfred autographed baseball. And that was very cool. I was thinking about sending a ball, but I didn't have... you know, to somebody else, and I wasn't sure how to do that. But anyway, and I collect vintage mostly, but I do collect a few new cards. I'm just kind of going all over the place here, going with what I have. These are some cards I picked up at Goodwill, but you know, when you have two essentially card shops, one of them is kind of appointment only, and everything is tucked behind in the back, and you kind of have to ask for it, and the guy is mostly working on coins or jewelry or doing something else, and if you don't hit the other employee there on certain days, you see there. The other shop is very tiny and can't really do much shopping in there. Everything's kind of tucked away or whatever, and of course the retail, so that's why eBay has been such a neat thing recently. I've been collecting these Allen and Ginter cards here. And no Wade Boggs Ginter cards yet, but I will get a few. I just sent off a card to Carter's Kids, thinking of his collection. Another YouTuber that collects just absolutely crazy amount of one player. You know, Wade Boggs and Carter Kids collects Gary Carter. Just, you know, I never thought anybody would do something like that. So I started my own little project collecting, you know, like the people who collect, just players that are Alvaro Espinosa, you know, Reindeer Studios collects him. I collect Gary Lucas for some reason. So you look at Gary Lucas, see what he did, see what part of California he grew up in, and find out that he's got like 85 cards. Some of them are not documented on the trading card database, which I'm sure Wade Boggs collector or Wade Boggs fan uses. John uses, and which I use, but a lot of cards are still not loaded on there. There's a lot of autograph card subsets that I've been trying to do checklists for, things that came out 4 or 5 years ago and nobody made a checklist for it. You know, it's amazing. All the opportunities are out there, and all this YouTube drama just basically points us back in the correct direction. Everybody's complaining about one thing, but then we all collect more or less the same thing and go back in a cycle and do different things. And it's kind of amazing to see all of the goings on. It's interesting to say the least. People going out of the hobby, coming back into the hobby. A lot of that going on. Some people left many years ago. I was part of the autograph group, TTM autographers, and I got stuck with like 50 subs for many years. And then when the autographed and the card guys came together, then slowly, I have videos that have over 1,000 views on it. My license plate video has over 1,000 views. My Dollar Tree, I do Dollar Tree DVD hauls. I just picked this up this morning, Hornet. You know, that's pretty cool, and that was $1. You know, and you can buy 50 movies for the same price of cable. You never watch them, but, you know, that's pretty all the fun of it. So I think I pretty rambled on enough. My first video was toast. My second video was toast. And this is pretty much toast, but I think I did a better job. If anybody wants to see any other things that I collect, check out my myriad of over 1,000 videos, things where I got this Landon Donovan autograph through the mail and all kinds of other things. But check out John Wade Boggs Fan. Very organized, very tidy, really nice cabinet displays, and everything is all framed and really awesome in his card room. That's how I envisioned my card room one of these days, but just a small room and the door swings in the other way, so you really can't utilize the closet well. And I used to have my trains in there. They're all thrown in a garage now and kind of screwed up. So anyway, hope you enjoyed some of that, and rambled on long enough, and thank you for watching.